I am Dr. T. Srilata, Assistant Professor of Botany, Pingal Government Degree College for Women, Vaddapelli, Warangal. Today we discuss about Archaebacteria. So this is one of the one of the bacteria. This is one of the prokaryote. And this Archaebacteria introduced by G. E. Parkes and Carl Woese. G. E. Parkes and Carl Woese. First, the Archaebacteria was introduced by G. E. Parkes and Carl Woese. And what is the special of the Archaebacteria? That the Archaebacteria living in unconditionable situations. For example, they are living in high temperature. They are living in acidity, high acidity places, and they are living in high salt water. They are living in unconditionable weather. They are living in high temperature. They are living in high temperature. They are living in high temperature conditions. So that bacteria is called thermophils, and they are living in acidity. Acidity conditions. So they are called acidophils, and they are living in salt water, high salinity conditions. So they are called holophils, thermophils, holophils, acidophils, basidophils. So they are Archaebacteria living in unconditionable situations. So coming to the structure of the Archaebacteria. So the structure of the Archaebacteria. So very the size of the Archaebacteria. So it is related to the bacteria. So the bacteria, it is in round shape structure and rod shape structure and spiral shape structure. So same this bacteria related to the normal bacteria. Archaebacteria similar to normal bacteria. So here the shape and the size. So this is the shape is round shape structure. They are in rod shape structure and spiral shape structure. So the round shape structure is called coccus, and rod shape structure is called Bacillus Archaebacteria, and spiral shape structure bacteria is called Spirillum Archaebacteria. We can see the diagrams. So coming to the cell, the cell wall is made up by polypeptide, and true nucleus not present here. True nucleus and cell organisms are not present here. DNA is present, and DNA having 15 genes, and these genes are capable to produce the methane gas. So these genes are capable to produce the methane gas. So Archaebacteria are So many types are there. Very important type is methanogenic types. So methanogenic types. So here methanobacter. So this archaebacteria produces, absorb the carbon dioxide and absorb the hydrogen from environment, and they produces methane gas, so this is the very important of the methanogenic archaebacteria. So holophils, methanogenic bacteria. So this methanogenic bacteria absorb the carbon dioxide and hydrogen, and they produces methane gas. Ethnomorphic enzymes. So coming to the reproduction. So this archaebacteria undergoes to asexual reproduction, and they undergoes to binary fission and multiple fission and budding. So binary fission, we all know, the cell divided into two cells, so the mother cell and daughter cell, that is called binary fission. And multiple fission, so the cell divided into so many cells, so that is called multiple fission. And also the archaebacteria undergoes to budding. So budding, the cell produces one round shape structure at the top of the cell wall, and that bud separated from the mother cell, and they produces new archaebacteria cell. So this is the reproduction of the archaebacteria. So next, so very important economic importance of the archaebacteria. So this archaebacteria used in lactose milk. The archaebacteria used in lactose milk. And second one is the archaebacteria used into the methane gas production. So the genes are capable to produces the methane gas. So this archaebacteria used in the methane gas productions. Next, extraction of the metals. So they are living in unconditionable places. So these extract in gold, copper and cobalt from areas they are in the used different unconditionable places. So next, role in chemical cycles also. So this archaebacteria play important role in the cycles, chemical cycles like carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, sulfur cycle, etc. Next, coming to the researchers. So this so extreme conditions, so they are living in extreme conditions, so help the researchers learn about the climate conditions and environment, and they survival the accident of the earth. So next, they are used into antibiotics also. They are used into antibiotic also. So this is Archaebacteria. Jones. Thank you.